The first time I saw the campus, it was incredible. There was pool tables, grass walls, and you see people laughing. It feels like kind of a playground, a huge playground. The atmosphere around Centennial is definitely very eccentric, but also very academic.
At Centennial, we actually do give the ability to make more of an impact on the world and more of a change in 1 year than many people do in their life.
It's an environment in which very few limitations are placed on where your mind can be during the day.
You will be selecting your teams. I have some great advice to give. Do not be afraid to fail. Let's flip that around and say, don't be afraid to succeed.
My name is Abhishek and I'm studying event management here at Centennial. I have a hospitality management background. You know, being a student and going to events could be really expensive at times. So I thought, why not to volunteer for them to get that experience? And that's where I started to fall in love with events and volunteering.
Hello, my name is Lee. I'm from Vietnam. I graduated from the business school in the UK. However, I realized that it's not my future career, so I decided to give myself a second chance. I chose Centennial College because it had everything that fulfilled my needs.
Hi, my name is Sabi Singh. I'm from Bangladesh, but I grew up in Canada. I grew up watching street shows, especially in downtown Toronto, and that's how I knew that I wanted to work in the event industry.
Hi, my name is Sarthak and I'm from India. Centennial as a college is attractive to me, not just because it's an excellent college, but it's so much more than that. There's always something going on in the college like other events and activities, which is mostly organized by students.
I'm from India. Just the process of creating something unique is surprisingly fun. You get that epic win at the end of the day where you just throw up your arms in air in celebration. And it's exciting to work as a volunteer at events because unlike a lot of other industries, I'm able to provide people with an unforgettable experience, and I think that's pretty exciting in itself.
Back in my home country, the education was more of theoretical. There was not much more focus on practicality, but that's why I had a habit of doing studies as just studies. But here at Centennial, it's completely different, where it is blended, and here new students are treated as experienced students, where I got, which made me more excited, and I could barely sleep.
Don't presume that just because you're a new student that you're not a part of the team.
I do feel a lot different after being here for my first semester.
One usually thinks that the new student would be at the bottom of the knowledge totem pole, but the fact is that the amount of opportunities that are given at Centennial is just not an illustration but a reality.
I worked with a couple of the students last year, and every one of them that I came on to my side, they exceeded excellence.
Yeah, I'll get the hang of it eventually. You will get the hang of it, but don't be afraid to ask for help. Is the work going to be challenging? Yeah. Most important work is always challenging.
This semester, I got a chance to work on a Christmas tree event festival as part of my assignment. The things that we learn and able to apply it on a real world just feels good.
The weeks have been unstoppable, restless, with a whole bunch of activities each day. Every day there's something new, and the next activity or the next person that we meet is always more exciting than the last.
Teachers do a really good job in making you understand how this place thinks. I think the exercises we do gives me a whole new perspective on how to brainstorm.
It's focused on learning to avoid criticizing ideas that may seem strange to you and put aside your judgments right away.
Impossible is not a word that's thrown around very often. I think it helps you imagine. I certainly did not associate imagination with productivity before coming here, but I think this place makes it real.
Maybe it's too early to say after I've been here for only a semester, but I feel like there's always something new that you're going to learn every day, and that's really the best part of being a student at Centennial College.
For the rest of it, I know that there will be a lot of work involved. There may be some that I wouldn't know how to do, but a little bit of fear is always good.
You will be working on something that not only your team, but your entire college will see.
Say, going to the Grey Cup with my professor and my friends was definitely one of the highlights of my week, month, or maybe even year. It was my first soccer game experience and it was pretty good, I would say.
If this is what being a Centennial student feels like, I would love to be a student for the rest of my life.
I have a pen, I have an apple, apple pen. I have a pen, I have pineapple, pineapple pen, apple pen, pineapple pen.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it. Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it. I'm worth it. Give me, I'm worth it.
Okay, I tell her bring it back like she loves some. Bring it back like she loves some. In the club with the lights off, but you acting shy for. Come and show me that you're with it, with it, with it, with it, with it. Stop playing, now you know that I'm with it, with it, with it, with it, with it, with it. What you acting shy for?
Just give me you, just give me you, just give me you. That's all I wanna do. And if what they say is true.
Done? Just
Yeah, just like I see it, so you can.
Obviously together.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
So don't presume that just because you're a new student that you're not a part of the team. So don't presume that just because you're a new student you're not a part of the team.
That was so good!
Louder?
Maybe it is a little early to say that after I have only no.
It's okay. No problem. Start again?
Yep. Maybe it is a little early to say that after I have only been here a semester, but I just feel like there's always going to be something new that you are going to learn here every day. And that's really the best part about being a Centennial student.
You just listen to yourself and you decide, can you do better or...
Arnold.
Something to eat now.
Say hi. Say hi. Who's the other one?
There's no one. It's Jackie.